That time, Dom. Since we here, let's.
Okay.
It's that time. If you've been a long-term listener, you know this section of the show. It's been going for at least 3 years now, and here we go.
Yeah.
Surviving Diddy. All right, Surviving Diddy, volume. I don't know. Um, Now we are in the Keefe D trial. Which is an amazing trial. I watched the little recaps, like 20, 30-minute recaps online. So the first day, the defense attorney, I'm just gonna give y'all some backs before we go into the Mob James of this. It's as you see in the title, if you've seen it. All right. So the first day, defense attorney comes in and was like, "Do we even know that Keefe D was even in Las Vegas? Have y'all thought about that?" And I was like, I didn't even think of that either. It's a great defense. Do we have proof that Keefe D was even in Las Vegas? Do we have cameras? Do we have a ticket for him being at the Mike Tyson fight? He went through all that. And I was like, we surely don't know if he was there for real. But we know he was there for real. So that was just funny. I think day 1 and day 2. So I believe this is day 3. Mob James, reputed Pyru member, also a friend or ex-friend of Suge Knight. Him and Southside Crips, which is with Keefe D, they are long not friends. And he was subpoenaed to testify. I want to give a shout out to one of our homies that hopefully, man, if you see this, you know who it is. Our St. Louis affiliate on the streets. Not on the streets. He's not a street dude. Why'd I say that about you, man? My guy, I can't remember his name now. Why am I losing my guy? Gene Deal. If you see this, Gene, you got to come on to Everyone Needs an Aquarius. He came out and said that the attorney hollered at him, and he was like, "You don't know this, and this, then you don't need me." To the defense attorney, and he said that he wouldn't even go. He wouldn't tell on neither one. Talk about it in period. In general, they're gonna have to lock him up. That's what he said. He is not gonna testify. Period. For either side, because he don't want none of this. But Mob James, they made him testify, and he basically went up on the stand. I ain't snitching on nobody. I don't know why y'all got me here. So we've been going to the small little snippets of his testimony. Hilarious. But here we go. Mob James testifying in court. Hold on. Where is Mob James? Oh, hold on, y'all.
Describe that for us when you went back in terms of what kind of tension we're talking about?
You sure you want me to answer that?
Is it going to be graphic?
No, I ain't gonna. I got ways to word in it, but you asking me a question. I don't. And what I explained to them, I don't want to send him to prison.
Sure.
Even though we don't like each other.
Sure.
I don't want to send you to prison. So that's why I'm here where I'm at and the way I am, because I've changed my life. I'm raising my grandkids, teaching them never to be like their papa. And here I am explaining to people what I used to be. And I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that at all. And you asking me questions that can hurt him. And like I told them, I'm trying to avoid to answer the questions that they might look at me and say, something is wrong.
Well, let me put this way. Let me help you out with this.
Hey.
So these people right here, what they want to know from you is, did you see who shot Tupac?
I told you no.
Correct. So outside of that question, right? The next question I'm asking you is, when you went back to Compton, was it like a Southside Crip that shoots a Pyru Blood, and then a Pyru Blood shoots a Southside Crip? Is that the tension that we're talking about?
Do I answer this?
That's a very important question. It's a yes or no answer.
Okay.
Did you see that?
When I was a part of that life, I was a part of that. And I was, no, because you asking something that's gonna hurt this dude. And okay, let me stop.
And once again, I want to.
when we got back to Compton,
Okay.
it was a gang war. People were getting hurt.
Okay.
People was being sought. People were looking for certain individuals from his neighborhood,
Okay.
as well they did mine. But Orlando, him, and certain other people were being sought because people wanted to kill them.
Sure.
Boy, Mob James. Like,
I can respect his answers because I can see, like, I'm a changed man. If we don't like each other, I don't got that much rancor or hate toward this person to do something that can incriminate them. But I will say this: this has nothing. This is Keefe D's fault.
okay, go
He's
in.
in this situation because when we talk about people needing to grow up, clout, all these things, he's here because of some of his actions in the recent years. Like we talked about
Mhm.
the whole thing, him having this tape or whatever the case may be. We've
Him knowing about the
chronologically,
Biggie murder and Diddy
yes,
seeing him and
when y'all gonna learn this clout chasing that y'all do, it always catches up to you and it's never ever good. Had you shut the fuck up, you could have lived out your days doing whatever the fuck it is that you do. But sometimes karma just catches up to you. And though certain situations might not be warranted, but you did some shit and now here we are. So they gonna get you for something. They might not be able to get you on Tupac or Biggie.
yeah. Look, they were. I mean, even further, they were asking him about Diddy stuff and like it. It's a mess of a case.
I want to say this. I want to say this. Since we've been following this case since the pre-inception of Surviving Diddy, and we've been talking about Keefe D several years ago on the show, there has been one thing that you've been very adamant about here, Daryl Frierson, and that is all of this stems from Sean Puffy Combs putting out, "Hey, I will give you $10,000 if you get me a
Death
row
row
chain."
chain.
It all starts there, and if we can take it back to the beginning, this starts everything. This starts the war. By now we know that what happens at the studio that night that Tupac gets robbed in New York. Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G., was very adamant that he and his people had nothing to do with this. But it starts a war at the beginning. And then you have Sean Puffy Combs incite a riot. So while people can feel a certain type of way about him being, charged with certain things and they couldn't catch him up on everything regarding the case surrounding Cassie and the trafficking and kidnapping and domestic violence, but we can take this back to this very moment. And just like I said about Keefe D, karma catches up to you. It might
Fast.
not look like what you expect, and sometimes it's not fast. For Keefe D, it was fast.
Oh no.
For Sean Combs, it's definitely decades building up and leading to this very moment. And so I wanna dive into a thread that I found on Threads.
Go ahead.
Where people in Los Angeles have all chimed in on this case because you mentioned Orlando. And so there was a thread that was sent out the other
Orlando
day.
Anderson, the alleged killer.
Yes, the alleged. So we'll get there if people didn't know. So we're gonna start with this tweet that says, I'm not snitching on people, so I ain't saying his name. But I guess I can. I'm a journalist, so I can give my source. I want to go to his name's James J. Robinson, and he said, "I was raised on the south side of Compton. I assure you, we've always known who killed Tupac." And there's a flood of actually 493 tweets that come in on this thread. And they say the way people in Compton, California knew who killed Pac, the same way people in Newark, New Jersey knew who killed Malcolm X. And so somebody even responded and said, "Nigga, people in Newark knew who killed Pac too. And so it goes on to say Orlando Anderson is the person that killed Pac, and that the authorities were aware of this, but they never fully investigated it. But ultimately, Orlando Anderson was murdered 2 years later after Pac's death. And so,
At a car
uh,
wash, of all things.
You say what?
At a car wash, of all things.
And they said Snoop said it before, DJ Quick said it before, even the game said it in a song before. And so they said it's a shame that they ran into Orlando Anderson that night and jumped him. And so they're talking about the infamous brawl that partook at the MGM in Las Vegas. And so from him getting jumped because of Puffy inciting a riot for $10,000, which led to Pac getting killed. Yes.
Dirty game, boy.
I wonder. No, and we spoke about this because Puffy never fully paid the money.
No, that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing to where Keefe D was coming out talking about it, because Diddy never paid the money. Or allegedly, the other side of it, people believe, is there was an intermediary dude named Zip. His last, I forget his last name, Von something. And now supposedly Diddy claimed he gave him the money, but he didn't give it to Keefe D and them. That's the ongoing theory. Or the Diddy never paid it. Is more likely I'm going with the Diddy never paid it than anything.
Yes.
You look at his track record of not paying people.
And then someone even says Chicago here, and we've known too. Police knew, but I'm assuming there was not enough evidence and people didn't snitch back then. My question is, why would Keefe D put this in his book?
Why did he put it in his book? In his book, y'all. He's got it in a book.
Yep.
He brought all this on himself. He got it in a book.
And someone said this: common sense will tell you Orlando killed Pac. The real question is, who killed Big? I know it's easy to say Suge, but I've heard it was from somebody from Harlem who isn't Puff name get mentioned.
Now that one, I think that one's way more dicier. The Big situation. That one is way more, a lot more tentacles in that one. But this, I mean, what, I forgot who was, maybe it was Suge Knight. Suge Knight be just talking shit. But he said that if you solve the Tupac murder, you'll solve the Biggie murder. That's what he claims. So I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes Suge be talking in circles. And he likes the attention sometimes, it's Suge,
Yeah.
I don't want no beef with you, Suge. I know you when you get out. Let me see when you get out. Let's see.
He said, wait, when he get out. We said allegedly. We always, this show.
Yeah, allegedly, but I don't. Oh, he got 28 years. So let me see. He went in and wow. Oh shit. He up for parole in 2034.
Oh damn.
That's his 8
they
years.
Probably not gonna let him out. they probably not gonna let him out.
Okay, his earliest release date is minimum, the minimum. So he asked, they have to let him go off of parole 2034, but he can maybe get it in 2031. They probably not, because he was already a felon. He's already got all this other stuff on his jacket. A man got murdered, you ran over, and another man was attempted murder. There's a lot.
And you know what? I wondered in that moment when he ran that man over, but then you know what, the video showed otherwise. So never mind. Because I was gonna say, I wonder if he was actually trying to bag up.
That's what he claims.
And then I forgot what the whole thing with that. And
yeah, but it was like one of his own friends he killed. The man, it was like his own boy. So it's like, and it's all over the movie Training Day. What was it? Training Day?
They was filming.
What movie was it? They was filming
Straight Outta Compton.
That's it. There we go. All right, it wasn't Training. I don't know why Training Day, because the other dude that was hit was in Training Day. Bone. He was the one that was the main dude of all the Bloods at the end that was like, you can't do nothing. That's why I got it confused. But his name is Bone. But yes, it was straight out of Compton because he was trying to come on the set talking about when he want to see what it's looking like. I wonder if he regrets that. Like, man, why did I even show my black ass up there?
I could do anything for clout.
Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And, you know, if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff and, again, share it with everybody.